Hello, YouTubers. I am back. So, I was talking about prison foods. Feeding the whole Mexicana. We did the J a la tuna. And if you get it, it says J a la frega. A la tuna. A la frega means like holy smokes. But it's a Mexican thing. Some of you guys may not get it. But if you do understand it, why don't you like and subscribe and share the love? But today, what I was going to do is I am going to do the old famous Wolf brand chili, which is right here. Also, I have the ramen noodle soups. Now, I didn't tell y'all last time, but you can use pretty much any soup that you like. You can do regular beef, chicken. There are so many different variety of soups out there that you can use practically anything. Personally, I like to use the spicy ramen noodle soup. This is really good if you like spicy stuff. Again, you can put onions. You can do jalapenos, any kind of vegetables that you like. But do remember, this is really kind of like the chicken soup thing that I made. It would be like a tuna casserole because you're still getting the soups, and those are a lot of carbohydrates. So if you have high blood pressure like myself, do not attempt this at home because it is a heart attack waiting to happen. Although I still eat it every once in a while, I try not to do very many soups. My kids absolutely love it, and the one that they love the most, and like I said, you can feed off of two soups. You could probably feed 4 or 5 people. First, you're going to cook your soup like you would regularly, and then once you cook it, you drain your excess water on there. Once you drain the water, then you add your can of Wood brand chili, and of course with cheese, onions, jalapenos, etc. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Is I'm going to get me a plastic Tupperware bowl like this one. Oh, looks just like this. Now, yes, it looks dirty, but it's been washed. And the bad thing about these things is once you cook chili in it, like you can tell, we've been doing it quite a bit. So this is our chili bowl cooker for the microwave. Make sure you put a top on there because if you don't, actually you don't do the top. You can, but you got to monitor it because if you don't, it'll pop and you'll get chile con carne everywhere. Ese vato loco. So we're just gonna do regular deal, and I'm just gonna get a piece of paper towel and just set it on top, and let's get going. Now, many of you guys are wondering the big question, Mr. J Flow Tripper Flow, is there a proper way of cooking soups? No. Actually, there is some validity to that, but the main thing I wanted to let you know is that when you cook your soup in your water, you boil your water, right? Once it comes to a boil, you take out your bowl, then you put your soup in there. Now, that being said, some people wait to put the little packages that come with the soups in afterwards or after the soup cooks, but I like to put it in with the soup so that it'll filter with the soup itself. So it gives it the taste, and actually I think that's the way you should cook it. So if I'm wrong, correct me. Put on the comments, hey Bato, you're wrong, okay? Okay? That is my thing, is just correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I don't want to be wrong. For reals, for reals. But anyways, once you do all that, you're just going to throw a can of Wood brand chili. Normally I'll go ahead and throw it in the microwave for an additional 2 minutes to cook the chili. But you could cook your chili over your gas stove or your electric stove, whatever it is you got at home, and just cook the chili to a little boil. And then once you cook it, you mix your soup in there with it, and bada boom, bada bang, you're ready to roll, buckaroo. So I am waiting for this microwave to go off. I only put it for 2 minutes, 3 if you like it really hot. Okay. Okay. But if not, you can just do 2 minutes like I normally do. But for some reason, since I'm doing two soups, because I'm going to feed the kiddos when they get home, it is approximately 3:45. The kids will be getting home shortly, so I want to have something made so when they get home, all they got to do is get them a paper plate and a plastic fork and eat away. So let's get to it, Pruitt. Okay, so I like to break down my chili soup, the dry, into little bitty pieces. Because to me, if you don't break them in little pieces and you try to take a bite with your fork, you'll have big long strands, and it's